In a stunning development that sent shockwaves throughout the aviation industry, American Airlines has abruptly grounded its entire fleet of Boeing 787 Dreamliners and announced plans to sell off the 20 aircraft within the next 2 weeks. This move came after a confidential, independent 7-week investigation conducted by American Airlines uncovered what they describe as grave safety concerns with the 787's structure. But what exactly did they find? And why is American Airlines taking such drastic action? This deterioration poses a serious risk as it can lead to catastrophic failure without providing external warning signs. Specifically, the force required to open the doors exceeded the FAA's mandated limits, potentially delaying evacuations in emergencies. The investigation uncovered misaligned pressure assist mechanisms responsible for deploying the emergency exits, leading to a slower response time than required by regulations. This proactive step ensures that the airline prioritizes passenger safety by phasing out the problematic aircraft. The company is taking proactive measures to identify the root causes of these issues and implement corrective actions. During the incident, a Boeing 737 serving Alaska Airlines Flight 233 from Washington State to Boston experienced a rapid decompression in midair. Passengers reported hearing a loud bang followed by a drop in cabin pressure. Fortunately, the pilots managed to make an emergency landing in San Diego. Airlines are now re-evaluating their fleet options, giving preference to aircraft with proven track records. Boeing faces an uphill battle in regaining the trust of airlines and passengers worldwide. Subsequent investigations revealed that a fan had blown off the 787's aft pressure bulkhead, causing the decompression. Addressing the underlying issues that led to these safety concerns will be essential in restoring confidence in the 787 fleet. The company must prioritize safety over cost-cutting measures and ensure that its aircraft meet the highest industry standards. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insightful aviation news and updates. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next video. Moreover, Boeing has pledged to invest $600 million to address the situation. The revelations of structural flaws, safety concerns, and potential fire hazards have shaken the industry's confidence in the 787's reliability. As more airlines conduct thorough inspections and evaluate their options, the future of the 787 fleet remains uncertain. Boeing faces the challenge of not only fixing the technical issues, but also rebuilding trust with airlines and passengers alike. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, and the company's reputation and financial stability may never fully recover from this setback. However, some industry experts and investors remain skeptical, questioning whether these measures are sufficient to restore confidence in the 787 fleet. To mitigate the impact on its long-haul operations, American Airlines will expedite the introduction of the Airbus, a A350-1000 and a A330neo into service. By diversifying its fleet, the airline aims to maintain connectivity for its passengers while phasing out the unreliable 787s. Boeing's muted response to this incident, issuing only a vague internal bulletin, contributed to American Airlines' loss of confidence in the 787's safety. This critical flaw was only discovered after the fleet-wide inspection mandated by the FAA following the Alaska Airlines incident. Interestingly, the airline's investigation was not solely focused on the physical structure of the aircraft. However, after the Alaska Airlines incident, the FAA issued an airworthiness directive mandating ultrasonic inspections of fuselage frames on all 787s. This directive was crucial in identifying potential structural issues that could compromise the aircraft's integrity. It's too early to say definitively, but several factors suggest a bleak outlook for the 787. The decision by American Airlines to divest its entire fleet sends a strong signal about the airline's commitment to passenger safety. They are clearly willing to sacrifice financial losses in the short term to prioritize the well-being of their passengers. This move is likely to influence other airlines with 787 fleets, potentially leading to a domino effect of retirements. American Airlines took this directive as an opportunity to conduct its own in-depth investigation. Utilizing advanced NDT techniques like ultrasonic testing and eddy current inspection on samples taken from its fleet, the findings from these tests were instrumental in shaping their decision to ground and divest their 787 fleet. They also examined the 787's high-voltage electrical systems, which were found to have signs of insulation wear and tear. This discovery highlighted potential fire hazards on board the 787, particularly under high thermal stress conditions. Furthermore, the investigation revealed improper, heat-resistant wrapping around high-voltage cables, increasing the risk of damage. These findings underscore the severity of the issues plaguing the 787 fleet and raise questions about the aircraft's overall safety and reliability. Let's dive deeper into the details surrounding this groundbreaking news. The abrupt decision by American Airlines to retire its entire fleet of Boeing 787 Dreamliners comes as a surprising turn of events. With no prior indication or public statement from the airline, this move caught the aviation world off guard and raised immediate concerns about the safety of the 787 fleet. Since then, the carrier has taken delivery of 19 additional 787s, making it one of the largest operators of the Dreamliner worldwide. Their investigation revealed cracks on the carbon composite structures, indicating potential flaws in the manufacturing process. Moreover, the airline identified improper drilling of fuselage holes, allowing moisture to seep in and compromise the adhesive bonding inside the aircraft. This revelation raises concerns about the structural integrity of the 787 and its susceptibility to damage that may not be immediately apparent during routine inspections. Despite its size, American Airlines has faced numerous problems with the type, including recurring issues related to its lithium-ion batteries. In recent months, the airline grounded several 787s for extended periods due to these battery concerns. Additionally, the 787 fleet has been dealing with a wave of deferred maintenance. It's prompting American Airlines to take action. What makes this situation even more perplexing is that American Airlines operates one of the largest 787 fleets in the world and has been a staunch supporter of Boeing over the years. This sudden change in stance begs the question: what could have prompted such a drastic decision? On September 29th, American Airlines took delivery of its first Boeing 787 back in 2017. According to sources familiar with the matter, American Airlines carried out a confidential investigation into the 787's airworthiness after discovering inconsistencies related to the aircraft's structure, specifically focusing on the wings and body fairings. Perhaps the most alarming finding from American Airlines' investigation is the presence of internal rotting within the 787's fuselage caused by moisture ingress. Adding to the growing list of concerns, American Airlines found that emergency exits on some 787s failed to meet Federal Aviation Administration Activation Force standards. It's important to note that American Airlines did not operate any of its 787s on domestic routes, meaning the aircraft did not fall under the purview of the FAA. In light of these discoveries, American Airlines has made the decision to accelerate the retirement of its Boeing 787s, moving up the timeline by several years. Boeing has responded to these revelations by launching internal audits of its suppliers to understand the broader implications of these findings. Let us examine the real-world incident involving the Alaska Airlines flight that occurred in February 2023. While the Alaska Airlines incident did not result in injuries, yet highlighted the potential severity of the structural flaws identified by American Airlines. So what does the future hold for the 787 fleet? Will these revelations mark the end of the Dreamliner's journey? The 787's reputation as a symbol of innovation and efficiency has been tarnished by these revelations, making it increasingly difficult for Boeing to secure new orders. As this crisis unfolds, it will be crucial for Boeing to demonstrate transparency and accountability. In conclusion, the decision by American Airlines to retire its Boeing 787 fleet marks a significant crisis for the aviation industry. What do you think about the situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.